Morning, truck buddies. Hey, airborne trucker, checking in from Florida. Tell you, man, the weekend goes by fast, really fast. But hey, you gotta enjoy it when you can. Gotta enjoy it. Got home Friday and cut the yard for the first time, man. Hey, I didn't know how big that yard was till I started pushing that mower, man. Hey, but it's all good though. Hey, it's gonna be one of the best yards in the neighborhood because just looking around, I ain't gonna have too much competition. But hopefully everybody had a great weekend, man. Hopefully everybody got home safe. You know, if you're back on the road, hey, be safe out there. I still got about a 60-mile ride to Palaca, but I gotta go to the truck first, you know. But yeah, man, it's just a great feeling pulling up to the house, man. It's just a great feeling, you know. But got a lot of stuff to do, man. The house is coming along though. I mean, we've got most of the boxes unpacked that are inside the house. We still got stuff in the garage. You know, it's still furniture that, you know, we're trying to sell, you know, online and whatnot. And trying to sell, you know, this extra furniture that we have that we don't want, that we've been trying to sell. But it's coming along nice, man. Just got a new dining table coming in for the kitchen. With the colors of the house, it's like gray, white, charcoal, stuff like that. So we're kind of changing it up. My wife wanted to do yellow. It looks pretty nice though. It looks kind of, you know, like, you know, bright and stuff like that. So once everything's you know, put into place, I still got to paint. It's gonna look nice, man. I'll do another video once we're all done. I don't want to do it halfway right now, but it's gonna look real nice, man. It's coming along great, man. It's like I said, it's just a great feeling, man, to wake up in your own house, man. You know, it's a great feeling. So I'm kind of wondering how this day is gonna play out. It's already 8:30. I'll probably get unloaded around about lunchtime, give or take. But I want to leave the house early, man. I could have left and been up there at 7 o'clock this morning, but why, man? You know, because like I always say, man, you're gonna get what you're gonna get. Only thing that you can control is what's on the truck, on the back of the truck. Sometimes you have a choice what goes on the back of the truck. A lot of times you don't. So it's a good chance I might reload out of there, or I might come back to Jacksonville for some insulation or something, or who knows, you know. But a lot of that stuff's out of your control, man. You can't get worked up over because you drive yourself crazy. I've learned that, you know, learned that here recently. I mean, I've been learning, but just every now and I gotta remind myself. Seat sensitive, man. I ain't got nothing but my apples and my jug of water. But yeah, man, it's just a great feeling, man. Got some more things in store, man, but just taking it one step at a time right now, man. One step at a time. But man, it's a great feeling, man. Didn't give Junior a bath because it's been raining like nonstop for like the last 2 weeks. Like even when I detailed Junior 3 weeks ago, whenever it was, he sat outside and it poured all, you know, for the next 2 weeks. And it's supposed to rain all this week also, like 40% chance. You know, so it's all good, man. Honestly, the yard can't take no more water. It's a new yard. It's not really established yet, so needed to dry out a little bit. But just after doing the yard, I might have to put down some more sod in some places. I'm not sure. I might just do grassy. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I've already got a plan. Dude. Like I say, man, whew, that push more, man. Like I'm pushing. Pushed a few more times and turned around like, damn, I got a long way to go. But like I said, it's a good feeling, man. It's some exercise that I need, man. Like I said, I'm this close to needing the daggone zero turn, but that'll take up space in the damn garage, and I'm not trying to do that. And that's another bill I don't need. I'm not that lazy. I can push a mower, man. Like I said, I can afford to burn the calories. That was something else I wanted to talk about. I forgot, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate all my subscribers, man. I appreciate all my day ones. I appreciate the new folks to the channel. I appreciate everybody, man. You know, so when I buy stuff, I do research. No matter if it's, you know, a vehicle, a house, any kind of major purchase, I do research on it. So I was looking at getting a Roomba, you know, a little electric vacuum cleaner. So we went to Conn's over the weekend, though, because they're going out of business. They got a big sale going on. We was trying to look for patio sets. There was one that was there a few weeks ago, but of course it's already sold because they're going out of business. But they got a couple of Roombas. They got some Samsung, and they got some different brands and whatnot. So they're still a little more than I'm willing to pay right now. So my wife had to go by the flea market. She had to, you know, get a couple things and whatnot. She got a booth that she goes to. Guy sells her, you know, miscellaneous stuff. So she remembered me talking about I wanted to get a Roomba. She comes. I posted a video. I did a short yesterday of the room. It's not even a rough. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it comes back to the truck. I got this. Guys, I can bring it back if I don't like it. So I'm like, why are you getting this knockoff stuff, man? I said, well, how much was it? It's like, it was $50. So, all right, whatever, it's your money. So I finally charged it up, I think Saturday night. Charged it up. Or was it? Yeah, it was Saturday. I didn't do anything Sunday. I charged it up Saturday. The charge is pretty good. I mean, I will say, though, it lasts a good little bit. So, you know, I'm still fooling with it. I turned it on, let it do whatever. Now, it's decent. For the $50 that it costs, it's decent. But like I said, man, it's like a 2-year-old toddler, man. You better watch it because it gets into everything. If it's in front of it, hey, it's gonna try to put it in its mouth, you know, just like a little toddler. So you gotta kind of watch it. So it was kind of catching cords, so it gets under most of the furniture. It gets stuck sometimes, but I just remember just to take all the cords up off the ground, you know, as it went around. But it's okay. It ain't no Roomba, but I mean, it does the job. It does all right. I'm probably going to invest in a Roomba, though. I'm going to get one just because it seems so neat. But more to follow on that, man. But yeah, I'm telling you, you better watch that joker, man, because it's gonna get into something. You know, I heard it don't make a noise too. It cries like a little toddler. It makes a little noise. It's either stuck somewhere or it got caught on something. So you go check on it, you pick it up, you know, check on it, put it back down, push the button, and it goes back to doing what it's doing. But like I said, it cleans pretty decent, you know, for it to be $50. I think it's like the Ion something. It's got its own little app. I can control it with the app. It comes with a remote. Like I said, it's pretty decent for the $50. But you want it done right, man, hey, just pay the extra money. Pay the extra $150. Because I think the one I want is like $200. But I want to check Conn's again next weekend. See if it goes any cheaper. And I'll buy, I think they had a Samsung and something else. But it seems pretty legit, you know, so I guess getting lazy doing, you know, stuff like that, an electric vacuum cleaner. I never thought I would get like a self-cleaning vacuum. You know, you always seen them, you know, but I guess I'll get me one eventually. Damn, the video from last week, I'm still working on that one. Like I said, man, where we stay at, the internet's trash. AT&T has cornered the market. We can't get anybody else. We can't get but Spectrum. Can't get Spectrum, can't get T-Mobile. We got a T-Mobile box, but that's trash. That's what we're using right now. That's trash. Xfinity, can't get Xfinity. We literally can't get no other company where we're at. AT&T has cornered the market. Now, we had an appointment for the 9th. They wait till the 8th and say, hey, we're not gonna be able to come out. Now, we didn't see trucks out there, you know, last couple of weeks, but apparently the workers are on strike. So Ain't nothing we can do about it except wait. Their Wi-Fi box is a tad bit better than T-Mobile's. Not by much though. Not by much. So it's all good, man. Like I said, man, just blessed, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. But it's gonna be a great week, man. It's gonna be a great week. Great freaking week. Just gotta fight with that paper. Hopefully it's not raining by the time I get down there. I mean, if it is raining, all you do is you keep your tarp on and you untarp in the bay. I mean, they got plenty of room for that. But like I said, it's all good, man. So, going back to the truck. This is the only thing I don't like is to drive back to the truck. But like I say, man, it's another truck spot that's close, but it's too muddy, man. I don't want Junior out in that nonsense and get stuck. Like I said, this place where I'm parking at still, like I said, they check the lot every day. It's well lit, it's secured. You know, I've had no problems, knock on wood, since I've been parking out there, and it's a fair price. You know, I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but what can you do? You know, I could damn go to the truck spot and park out there, but it's $30 more. I mean, it's closer, but nah, I'll just keep parking where I'm at, you know, for now. Not too bad, truck buddies, not too bad, man. Hopefully, all I can say, man, hope y'all had a great weekend, man. You know, did what you wanted to do. Like I said, I only did yard work. I gotta do some more yard work this weekend coming up, hopefully. Gotta put out some mulch and some pea gravel. I gotta put some pea gravel up by the house because we don't have any gutters yet. Looking at doing that too, getting some gutters to put on the house. But change out the mulch, get the yard going. You know, it's gonna take a minute, but I think by next summer, spring, it's gonna be nice and good to go. But that's it, truck buddies, man. Hey, like I always say, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We're gonna catch you on the next one, man. Let's get on to the truck. Get loaded, well, get unloaded, and make it do what it do. See you on the next one. All right, so I gotta wait, man. I ain't seen nobody out here waiting, but I guess they got 2 trucks back there already, so just gotta wait my turn. It's 11 o'clock, tick tock. I already told you, I already said it's gonna be about lunchtime when I got unloaded, so I don't know what time my other truck buddy behind me got unloaded, man, but he's still waiting on the load. That's kind of odd, being right here in Palatka. There's nothing to grab out of here. I don't know what's going on. But just gonna wait my turn, man. Hey, no worries, no hurries, man. It's all good. And it looks like it's gonna rain too. It's been overcast all week, so hopefully it don't start raining just yet. They unload fairly quickly. Like I said, the guy back there, man, he unloads fairly quick, so I shouldn't have to wait wait that much longer. So, but like I said, it's 11 o'clock, tick tock.
Sorry ass DJ.
You can get some.
All right, truck buddies, this has been a heck of a day, man. I got 6 minutes left on my clock, man. I rode it all the way out today. I usually don't stop this late, but I've got a 2 drop. I picked up an end steel. I couldn't get any footage. Now, when they loaded it, they always load it the same way usually. But the thing is, I got a 2 drop. They loaded it in reverse order. So my nose load is actually my first one, which is my 9 o'clock appointment. I'm currently sitting at my second drop, which is loaded on the end of the trailer. Now, in theory, yes, I could have went to my first drop for my 9 o'clock appointment, but it would have been a S show on the ride over here, just the way how it's loaded. I've got wire mesh and I've got, well, it's all wire mesh, but it's different sizes. So it is what it is, man. The best thing is, or the good thing is, when I double checked the address. I'm less than 10 miles away. So in theory, this place opens up at 7. I get my time back at 8:30. Hopefully by 8:30, I'm unloaded. I've got my time back, and I go the 10 miles to my second drop, which should have been my first stop, and get unloaded by 9 o'clock, or just get there by 9 o'clock because of the appointment. Now, I'm not sure. Sometimes you get an appointment time, and it's a hard time. This one, I wasn't 100% sure. So the closer I got, I kept thinking, I was like, man, I didn't want to park up here because, one, I was tired. All right. 2, I didn't want to be freaking rushing. But if I would have stopped at 9, I still would have had 2 more hours to drive. I would have been getting my time back at 7. 2-hour ride up here, that puts me at 9 o'clock. All right, so I'm already behind the 8 ball. All right, I'm up behind the 8 ball. I didn't park up, and my clock's running. All right, so those are some of the things you got to think about, when you're working on your time management. Is it worth me parking up? Do I need to park up? Sometimes you're parking up because of your appointment time, not because, you're trying to get empty earlier or whatever our reason is, all right? So that's the only reason I parked up here. I was like, man, if I stop now, if I stop too short, I got to start my ticker and get up here, and heck knows what's going to go on. So hopefully I can get up here and get unload the first thing. I got my alarm set for 5:30. Like I said, it starts at 7. I didn't go all the way up here to the gate because I'm not sure if anybody parks here or what. So I just stopped short. Now, I already know, in theory, I should get a knock on the door, like, hey, go ahead and pull through the gate or do whatever. But I am over far enough so traffic can get by me. But like I said, I wasn't 100% sure, so that's why I just stopped right here. I didn't pull up and block anything else. So it's going to be an early morning. Now, I'm in Wilmington. Now, we pick up all kind of stuff around here. Now, worst case scenario, I can go all the way to to the airport. That's a 2-hour ride. Now, we've got 2 things here in Wilmington that we pick up. Or I go to the West Fraser, that's down the road also. And last but not least, but my tech. So, if I was to rank everything, I would guess I'm going to not Certainty, National Gypsum. I hope not though, because it's an S show. So I should be over far enough for him to get by. When I first stopped, I was still halfway in the road. All right. Like I say, whenever you stop for the night, so you check your equipment out and check to see how you're parked. Make sure, daggone, you ain't blocking nothing. Like I said, I was halfway in the road on the opposite side of traffic. But yeah, man, it's been a heck of a day, man. A heck of a day. But I got dispatched on this. I didn't get no option, so hey. Maybe that was the only thing they had, or maybe my fleet manager has a plan for me in the morning. Who knows? But like I said, I mean, there's a whole bunch of places to load around here, so hopefully I get something decent. But it's 11 o'clock. It's time to shut it down. See you in the morning, truck buddies. All right, morning, truck buddies. Everyone, trucker checking in from Wilmington, North Carolina. So, got some good dumb luck so far. Now they didn't start till about they open up gate at 7:30, so start at 8 o'clock. I don't get my time back for another probably 20 minutes or so. So it's 8:18. Now when I stopped for the night, I didn't park in front of the gate. So of course, the other drivers took advantage of that. But that's still no guarantee I would have got unloaded first because he's got rebar and I've got wire mesh. So this is really my first stop. All right. But of course it was easier for them to load it this way than vice versa. Like I said, it's no big deal. And the only time it's a big deal is if, you know, you got to go a really, really, really long way. I've got like 5 miles to my next drop. So, but now if it was like 50, 60 miles the opposite direction, or it was something ridiculous like over 20 miles, I would have delivered this first and I just would have rode like that. All right. But since it's so close, it didn't really matter to me. So it shouldn't take too long to get unloaded, or it should go fairly decent. Like I said, he got rebar. He's about done with him. That's been about 20 minutes. Excuse me. So pretty simple, fairly easy. Now, even though I double checked the times on there, sometimes they're wrong. All right, so I got up at 5, and I probably could have got up at 7. All right, but ain't no big deal. Just 2 less hours of sleep. Not like I really need it. All right, so we'll get this off. I guess he said the ones on top are going to the left and the stuff on the bottom is going to the right. Now all I have to do is, if I'm not in a good spot, I just have to back up for him, but I should be good where I'm at, I think, because most of that stuff's going right here. All right. Well, yeah, man, 6 miles from my next drop. There's 3 trucks out here, like I said, real friendly. Get this stuff off, man. Sad to say, but I'm ready for this week to be over with. Driver Appreciation Week, huh? Who's really appreciated? Now my second drop, that was my first drop. They was having a little bit of problem, so I didn't record, man. It would have took too long. Somebody forgot to charge their damn phone last night, so it was eating up my battery, so I decided just didn't even bother. So I was here long enough to do my 2-hour break. I've got to wait 9 more minutes to get that time back. I don't want to pull off just yet. Indiana laminates. I'm not going to make it there no way, though. Shoot. But I've got to go, was it 100 some odd miles. I know it's less than 150 miles, but either or, I got to go to Bennettsville. Now I'm all the way in freaking Wilmington. Wilmington's on the coast, man. So I've got to go and head to Bennettsville. I had 2 options, either Indiana or damn Georgia. Now, I've got all my time. Luckily and thankfully, I parked up last night. But I'm trying to get back to this messaging. Is that it? Yeah, whatever. The damn thing's so slow. But yeah, it worked out me parking up last night to get everything unloaded. And luckily I went to my second drop that was first because, like I said, they had a heck of a time getting this mesh off. The first bundle was kind of what held them up. But after that, they was able to get 2 at a time and got everything pulled off. But it was a little old yard, man. They say they have parking, so I'm guessing I could have parked on the street because I'm parked on the street right now, waiting to get my time back. But you drive all the way straight in, you hook the right, you make a wide right, left turn, as wide as possible, and you try to get in the open area, which ain't really that big. It's big enough for one truck, if that. You get unloaded, and you gotta back out literally the same way you came in. But the good thing is, they've got it's a business right across the street, so you can back straight into it with a driveway and pull out. All right, so I've got about 8 more minutes, 7-8 minutes to get my 2-hour time back. Hopefully that'll set me up for tomorrow. Now I still got to go get loaded, and hopefully it's a preloaded trailer. That'd be great. Now, the last time I've been to Bennettsville, it was a preloaded trailer. Time before that, preloaded trailer. Now, since I need a preloaded trailer, I'm going to get live loaded. I mean, yeah, I shouldn't talk like that, and but it is what it is, man. But that'll set me up though. But even if I do have to get live loaded, I do my 2-hour break, so I'm getting that time back when I get there. So it's going to be a late night, man. Like I said, 3-hour ride there. That's going to put me at 2 o'clock. I still have about 9 hours, 11. Gotta drive most of my time if possible, and then I gotta deliver by 1:30 tomorrow. First come, first serve. They do have parking. I'm not gonna make it there because I need an entire clock to get there. So, but I got an entire clock, but the bounce alone is gonna eat it up. So it's like 750 miles dispatch miles total. So, hey, like I say, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Now, even though I'm kind of in a hurry, I want to show y'all something right quick. All right. If you ever come to a trailer, for me, if it comes to my shoulder, all right, it's too high. It comes past my shoulder. Another quick damn thing to look at. If you can put more than one fist, well, I think it's 2 fists. But 1 fist for sure for me. It might be 2 fists for some of you other truck buddies. If you got more than 1 fist, man, hey, the trailer's too high. When I was backing up to it, as soon as I looked at it, I was like, man, hey, that looks kind of high. And sure enough, all right, so I just saved that for last. I went ahead and this time my preload was done pretty decent. All my straps are on there. Last time I was here, I had to put like 5 straps on here, but all my straps are on there. Secured my dunnage. All right, I got a neat little fontaine. But yeah, as you can see, it's a big old gap. I stopped right there before the 5th wheel got with the plate. But like I said, quick rule of thumb, man, like if you're just new or you want to eyeball it, you got more than 1 fist, you got to lower your landing gear. So I'm going to start cranking. I was going to have my mic on, but my I ain't used my mic in a while, so it's dead. So I got to do it by hand. Now, it's still kind of high, but as you can see, for me, it'll be 2 fists. It'll be 2 fists, and it's about flush. So once I back up to it, I should have a good connect. Like I say, man, hey, don't rush it, man, I'm telling you. One time I jumped the 5th wheel. Luckily, I was able to dump the bags. It went down real low. I had to crank it all the way up by hand. I think the trailer was loaded too. Had to crank it all the way up and damn pull from under. Matter of fact, I think I was on down Specialized. Specialized are bolts, one of the two, but I missed it down 5th wheel. All right, so I should be good on that. Walk around everything. Like I said, a pretty decent preload, man. They did this one right. I've already done my split earlier, so I've got should have about 8 hours of drive time. Should be able to do out 400 miles, shut down, see what time I get time back, and then finish up tomorrow. I gotta be there before 1:30. Brand new, fairly brand new trailer. Just look at the miles. 76,000 miles. It's fairly new. It's probably one of the trails I picked up before I left Specialized, possibly. But it's all got the original tires on there. Another thing, when you check your preload trailers, I think I talked about it before. There's 4 bungees that you always want to check. All right. The bottom tarp, make sure down there's a bungee under here. I ain't have one. Let's see if it's under there somewhere, but I had bungeed it. So basically, it was just sitting there without a bungee. Once that tarp catches air, I'm telling you, you're gonna get a space right there. So you need a bungee on each corner. Same thing on the backside. When they bungeed it, they didn't do the whole thing. They put one bungee and left the other one freaking, they just didn't secure it. Take your other flap, go forward and come back to it. So you always want to do your 4 corners, man, on the back tarp, and same thing on the front tarp, but you're just doing it in reverse. Got 1 or 2 bungees there, pulling back to it. And same thing on the front. Try to find your tail, make sure it's under. Make sure it's under and connected to something else to it, and then back to itself. Dummy strap over the X strap. All right. That's pretty decent. So all I gotta do is figure out when I'm stopped for fuel and take a shower. I think I still have, a little over 8 hours of drive time. So as long as I got over 8 hours, I want to use that extra time to, 1, fill up and grab a shower. There's no excuse not to grab a shower when you're on the road, man. No excuse. No excuse. But enough of that. Let me go and hook this thing up and see where I'm going to stop, get a shower, and where I'm going to stop for the night. It's going to be a late night. I already know it's going to be a late night, so I'm going to stop and grab me an energy drink, some coffee or something, grab some of them free drinks pilots giving away, and make it do what it do. All right, truck buddies. Hey, morning, truck buddies. Airborne trucker checking in from somewhere in Kentucky. So I bet on myself this week, or not this week, but this load here, and I lost. Hey, daggone, so of course I do a split, and this is why I never try to explain a split to anybody, because it's confusing as hell to me sometimes, all right? I never know how much time I'm going to get back. So when I stopped at midnight, it was a little bit before midnight, I think I had like less than an hour. So I was like, okay, well, whatever, let's see. Hopefully I get it. All I needed was 5 hours. If I would have got back 5 hours, I got to deliver today, because I got to be there before 1:30. So that's not going to happen. Only time I got back was just an hour of driving and an hour and 23 minutes of duty time. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you gamble and win, you risk it. And sometimes, you crap out. But hey, that's a chance you take sometime, man. I was just trying to hope and pray for delivering today, because I was kind of thinking about it. So, okay, I should be good. I've got enough time. Even though I had the 3-hour bounce to go pick up me, that really didn't affect nothing. Not really. I'm not sure if I would have stopped earlier, if I'd have got more time back. Probably not. Like I said, that's why I never try to explain a split to anybody, because these computers, they know everything. And like I said, I got less than, it would have been a 5-hour ride. So if I would have got 5 hours back, I would have had and went for it. Because in theory, 5 hours, I should be able to go 300 miles. I only got 270 left. That would have been put me getting. I would have got there at 1 o'clock. I still was trying to figure out how to say that. I would have got there about no later than 1:30. It would have worked out just right if I'd have got back 5 hours. But I didn't get back 5 hours, so I got delivered Thursday. Now, the plus is, when I deliver it to Indiana, I'll be 700 miles from the house Thursday, which is fine, because I'm planning on parking up, which I have to do to make sure, I get to the house. Well, let's see. Yeah, so delivering Thursday morning, so I should have plenty of time. The thing is, I need directional freight on a Thursday in Indiana. I can't think of well, I'll be kind of close to Kentucky, so I might have to go somewhere very far to go pick up, which I'm going to have to park up, which I plan on doing anyway for Thursday. Like I said, you want to park up on Thursday to make sure you get home on Friday. Like I said, it's over 700 miles. Drive on my time Thursday, and hopefully deliver Friday, and then go from there. So, hindsight 50-50, yeah, I should have took the damn load to Georgia, because revenue-wise per day, it would have worked out. I would have had more, in theory. But who's to say, I got empty this morning, or got empty at 12 o'clock. Oh, let's see. Yeah, well, yeah. It's still going to be a crapshoot, man. It's still going to be a crapshoot. Even if I would have delivered today with that short run, and then had something else to deliver tomorrow, I think I'm just going to be short one load. But revenue-wise, it kind of don't matter, man. So, it is what it is, man. Hey, like I said, I shot the dice on this one, and it didn't work out. So, since I got time, I don't have to rush now. I can go ahead and stop, get the truck wash if I pass the truck wash, and just poke around, man, because it's not going to matter. I'm going to get there, get my time back about 3 o'clock. I get there around about 3 o'clock. So, we'll see what happens. Now, it could be one of them instances, which I seriously doubt, that I get there, get ready to park, and get unloaded. It ain't gonna happen, because in the notes, the dispatch notes, it says nobody after 2 o'clock. So, hey, it is what it is, man. So, I guess I'll poke along, man. What can you do? Off your ass and on your feet. Ain't no time to beat your meat. Hey, morning truck buddies. Hey, it's an early day today. Hey, this place starts at like 6. So I guess I'm in the right spot. I got here about, what time I got here yesterday? About 4 o'clock, give or take. But they stopped receiving at 1:30. Like, there's nobody here. I mean, it was closed up real tight. So I made my way back here. It's my first time here at this location here in Jasper, Indiana. But there's a sign that says flatbed receiving. So the way I set up, I just assume, like, okay, I need to park right here. Probably back in under here. I probably could have untarped last night, because I'm under, can't really see it, but it's covered up. But ain't no big deal. Snatch this tarp off here real quick, and by the time I get situated, I'm pretty sure I've already seen some cars rolling in. Somebody will let me know what I need to do. Once I get unloaded, pull right out here in front. More enough space, to be out the way. because I know I'm not gonna get dispatched until about 9 o'clock. So it's Thursday, man. 700 miles from the house. Now it's all good because, like I said, I parked up, I got a full clock, and I should be able to, if I don't get back to Florida, I'm pretty sure I'll get something to Georgia or something like that. I don't see getting something directly from this area straight to Florida, but who knows, man. Hey, like I said, I've always been wrong. A broke clock is right 2 times a day. Hey, man, hey, you can't get no better than that. Hey, it only took them like 10 minutes. Now, all I had to do was move to the left. After looking at it, like, wait, that makes sense. But after what time I got here, I said about 4:30. So, yeah, we got out about 2:30. Now, if I would have drove straight here, there might have been a small chance of getting unloaded. I mean, it would have been like a 1% chance. It would have been a 1% chance of getting loaded if I would have drove straight here. But hey, it is what it is, man. So I'm unloaded now. I'm actually a little hungry. I'm gonna eat breakfast and see where this day takes us. All right, there you have it, man. Hey, if you ever come here, Precision Metals, Hawksville, Kentucky, hey, don't come here no more than 30 minutes before your appointment, if possible, because you're going to get loaded at your appointment time. All right? So, very simple load. I had this last time, but I think I had got some taller soda cans. But as you can see in the video, did the horseshoe, did 3 on the front, 3 in the 3 in the back, 2 in the middle. All right, got your damn tent tarp going on. Dungeon secured. Not too bad, man. I'll give this a man, let me see. It's all right. I guess a B minus, I guess. All right, so like I say, man, just take your time. Ain't no sense of rushing. Take the extra 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, to make sure you're tight, man, and right. You know, because that 5 or 10 minutes you're trying to save or rush, hey, you're going up costing. It's gonna cost you more time. God forbid something happens. All right. Throw the extra bungee, throw the extra strap, do whatever, man. Because when it's all said and done, something's to happen. You know, you're covered. All right. So hey, I did ABC to the company standard. All right. That's simple, man. That's simple. But yeah, that's about a B minus, I guess. But like I say, horseshoe front and back. Now I didn't do the video like I did last time when I showed you how the coils were. But they want you to, you know, X-chain, and this you can't X-chain those pallets because they're the way how they load them. When they load them straight on the truck. They don't load them from the side. And it's gonna be the same way when you get unloaded. They're gonna be forked straight off the back. They're not forked from the side. So that's why you can't do a chain on these. All right. Horseshoe strap is just as fine. All right. So pretty decent. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So I'm heading to Anderson, South Carolina. Last time I delivered there, I drove to the terminal yard in Casey. All right, and picked up a preloaded trailer, going to Frostproof. Maybe I'll get the same thing. Who knows? But we'll worry about that tomorrow when we get to it. So right now, I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna stop for the night. This place don't have parking. The way I had set up, you can't really park on the street, and they don't want you parking on the street in front of where the guard shack is. So it ain't no big deal. But like I said, they do unload fast. They unload up until 2 o'clock. They start at 7. So I'll probably drive most of my time tonight. Then stop, shut down, grab a shower, and then start all over again tomorrow. Try to be there first thing in the morning. Time it just right to where when I get empty, I send my empty in and get dispatched. I shouldn't have to wait that long. Hey, but we'll see. Hey, morning, truck buddies. Airborne Trucker checking in from Anderson, South Carolina. So, it's been an uneventful week. It's been a great driver's appreciation week, and I'm being that in the most sarcastic way. Now, companies got to realize if you have a fleet of over 2,000 drivers, damn near 3,000 drivers, when you're having activities, 80% of your fleet is not gonna be able to come by your terminal. If you only have, let's see, 1, 2, 3 terminals, you know, and you got your drivers spread across, you know, the lower 48, everybody's not gonna be able to partake in the festivities and activities. So me personally, as an owner of a company, I'll make sure I show my appreciation somehow, besides, you know, putting a t-shirt in the mail, having lunch, barbecue, stuff like that. Because most of the drivers ain't gonna be to participate in it. All right, that's gonna be mostly the office folks. What I would do, all right, at a bare minimum, send every driver a gift card of $100. All right, $100. Let's see, what else can you do? you got to get creative, man. You got to figure out a way to show your appreciation when you know you got a driver in bumfuck Egypt. You know they're not gonna get by a terminal to enjoy the festivities. You got to be creative. You know, increase the pay, which they kind of did, but not really. You know, but hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, so a lot of drivers, or some of the drivers, you know, I'll say a good few got to partake, got some goodies on the road, and hey, it is what it is. Now you got a driver like myself. I haven't been by the terminal, you know, and I'm one of hundreds that ain't made it by a terminal. They weren't dispatched that way, or whatever the case might be. It just didn't work out in their favor. Now I do know that they have, you know, representatives throughout some of our shippers and customers and, you know, fuel points that they, you know, they're staged to, you know, hand out items and stuff like that, you know, but still you gotta kind of be in the area, you know. But I give them an A for effort. A for awful. Not awesome, but hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, whatever. Enough of that rambling. Hey, but it's Friday though, man. It's the day that we've been waiting on. Now, when I stopped yesterday, now this place don't have parking. I delivered here before. Technically, I should have stopped at either the way station or the rest area right there at the South Carolina border. That would have gave me about 40 miles to get here, and I would have had 90% of my clock. I didn't do that. I was tired last night or yesterday, so I stopped in Resaca right there at 326. I filled up, stopped at the rest area. I was 1 mile up, so I stopped before the calm, before the storm. Now, if I wasn't tired, I had more than enough time to get to my stopping point. But that's when trip planning comes into place. If you're tired, hey, don't drive. It's that simple. Like once I laid down, or once I got comfortable, I don't even remember falling asleep. So I'd rather wake up thinking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, instead of being, you know, in a position of like, damn, I should have stopped, man. I just went ahead and stopped, man. It was, you know, was it worth driving that extra, you know, 100 miles, you know, just for whatever, you know, because the load you're going to get is the load you're going to get. All right, it's Friday. They know you got to be home. You're in a certain place, you're in a certain area, so you got to, you know, get back to a certain place. So whatever you're going to get, you're going to get. Only difference is it's just going to affect the time that you get home. That's it. I'm still going to get home at the same time. Even if I would have parked up closer, I'm still going to get home at the same time, more than likely. It'll probably be about 4 or 5 o'clock this evening. But anyway, enough of that. I'm doing a split. So when I stopped, I left 3 hours on my clock, a little over 3 hours. I kind of should have did a video last night just to show you the difference. Now, I got time back at 5 o'clock, about 5:20. I got back 4.5 hours. Okay. I still had a 3-hour drive to get up here. Okay. So I used that 3 hours to get up here, and I'm left with that. Now, the reason why I left was because, one, I wanted to beat that Atlanta traffic. I would have got my time back at 7, and then I would have been in the middle of traffic, because I was like an hour from Atlanta. So if you're an hour from Atlanta on a Friday, you're 3 hours from Atlanta. All right. All it takes is one fender bender, and you're screwed. So I went ahead and took off, started heading this way. Like I said, got here 8:45. Now, when I get the rest of my time back, it should be like about 6 or 7 hours. I think it's gonna be hopefully close to 7 hours. That should, if I've mathed it correctly, I should have enough time to go pick up and make it home. Now, if I don't make it home, it's because I should have drove more last night. Like I said, I still had 3 hours on my clock when I stopped last night. And if I could have got to just on the other side of Atlanta on 85, I would have been good to go. But like I said, the biggest thing was I was tired, and I said I was going to leave first thing in the morning if I got enough time back, which thank God I did. So I'd rather be sitting here waiting for a load instead of sitting in traffic and my damn clock's turning because I'm sitting in traffic in Atlanta. So surprised I'm not dispatched yet. Usually, like from out of here, I usually get dispatched right away. Last time I went right down to Columbia, and I grabbed the preload of the trailer to take the frost proof. Last time, a few weeks ago. Actually, it was a couple months ago. All right. Since I don't think I'm going to get that, I could possibly get CMC Steel. They have that goes down to Jacksonville. I could get that. Or option number 3, I have no idea what the heck I'm going to get, and it's just going to be a surprise to me and you once I find out. So this is the thing that sucks, man. On a Friday, man. Like I said, when you don't park up, damn B. You want to try to park up, make sure you got all your time to drive to get home Friday. That's the main thing about parking up. So, but I'm not gonna risk or jeopardize my safety or anybody else's safety because I'm trying to go an extra 100 miles, and I know I'm dog ass tired. So those are choices we make, man. But you want to be allowed to make them choices. So we're gonna sit here and wait. I guess I'll play on my Facebook, work on this video, and wait on the dispatch. Because reading the reviews, they stop at 3, but the dispatch says 2. So I'm gonna err with the side of judgment and say it's gonna be 2 o'clock. So I can, if I still have to go pick it up, I gotta hope and pray I get there in time to pick up. If not, then that's just a wasted trip. Like I said, it's 3 hours to go pick up. Now, the only plus is I'll be next to Savannah. Problem is, just about everything's gonna be closed by the time I get there, and of course it's Friday. So, hey, like I said, the one time I didn't have enough drive time is the time that I need it, and it always happens that way. It always happens that way. But hey, it is what it is, man. So we'll see what's gonna happen here in the next 30 minutes. But it's gonna be an adventure. Hey. I swear, man, hey, sometimes it don't matter. You can do the most trip planning. You can do everything that you gotta do right. Review your route, figure out what's best way, go, follow the dispatch directions and verify it. And sometimes, hey, you can still mess up. So of course I verified my route, and I was like, okay, well I'm gonna get there kind of close. So I said I'm gonna go ahead and took off at 11. Was it 11? Yeah, it was 11 o'clock. Got my time back at 11 o'clock, the rest of my time back. So it's all one lane roads heading down. I'm about to get loaded right here. Yeah. Down in Estelle, Georgia, Estelle, South Carolina. These jokers, I can tell they ready to go home. I'm literally the last truck. They stop at 3 o'clock. It says no exceptions. So I'm making my way. I'm halfway. I get to Augusta. So I'm going down 28. I think it was 28 or something like that, and it changed to 104. Now I seen Augusta downtown. So okay, I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm still, I'm riding. But somewhere between my two GPSs, I thought it said bear right. And I should have bear left, but I didn't see a sign. I was kind of going, I was kind of eyeballing. I said, okay, well, I guess I go right. I should have went left. So I'm following signs, missed another turn. They wanted me to turn, but of course, when you're in a doggone big old truck, you can't just make a U-turn or just turn around like it ain't no big deal. So I kind of got situated, and I was able to make my left-hand turn because no traffic was coming, thank God. So I got, so I turned, started going, and said, okay, cool. Got back on the route I was supposed to be on, said Broad Street. Looking, cool, just driving. I said, okay, I got about half a mile, I'll take about 2 miles to go. Go straight, keep going. Road closed. Now there's no signs. There's no construction signs, nothing, until you literally get up on it and it says road closed. And I seen it, about a quarter of a mile away. I seen a big old orange sign that says, closed. So maybe it goes up to the right. Nope. So like I said, luckily I was able to turn around, take a left at the light, and I literally had a backtrack like 12 miles. Hey, but when in doubt, hey, go the same way that you went in. Just until you can figure out where you're at. Because of course, the GPS is going to tell you to turn. Hey, turn here, turn left, turn right. Don't do that. Now, unless you're 1,000% sure that you can go that way. So I pretty much backtracked all the way back. So I got back pretty much to the interstate. All right, so I timed that wrong. Hey, But that's what happens when you don't have good clock management, all right? So when you get home late, usually something happens where you messed up. All right, where I messed up this week, I didn't finish my timeout yesterday. All right, so that affected me starting late today. We're not really starting late. I had to take my 2-hour break after I delivered. So that put me 2 hours behind. All right, so that 2 hours behind turned to 5 hours because I had to drive 3 hours to go pick up. Okay. To my truck buddies that get home late, Friday or Saturday, you're getting home late, you got to look to see where you're messing up, where you know coming in wrong, or what are you doing wrong to get in so late. All right, are you parking up? Are you getting empty early? Are you driving your time out? Things like that. You got to work on your clock management, your time management, to make sure you're home at a decent hour. Like I said, I should have been home this afternoon, but the choices that I made had me getting home late tonight. All right, had a tarp to load, no big deal. Got loaded fairly quick, and I got there just in time. They stopped at 3 o'clock. I got there at 2:55 at that Canfor in Estelle, South Carolina. All right, so I'm gonna make it onto the house, man. My wife's already at the house, got dinner ready. So it is what it is, man. Yeah, but you gotta work on your clock management, your time management skills. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. You don't wanna be rushing and tear something up. But you gotta make sure that you are maximizing your time and you're effective and all that good stuff, okay? But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We got some good things in store in the near future. I can't wait. But now I got to go home and put some furniture together. I got to hang a light fixture, and got to put our dining room table together that we bought last week that we caught on sale. So I'm going to be a busy bee, busy little worker this weekend. But when you get home, truck buddies, enjoy your weekend, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. Thanks for rocking with me, man. Airborne Trucker signing off.